Okay, Rishita, can you chant Hare Krishna?
My place is very safe.
So the Hare Krishna thing, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. No. Good job, Davin.
But take care of me. Rishita chaired.
Again, like, were you able to?
Chaired until the class starts.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Rishita, very beautiful. Okay, Kabir, would you like to sing Hare Krishna?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Kabir. Thank you so much. Very beautifully you chanted Hare Krishna. Okay, Jahnavi, would you like to sing one time Hare Krishna? In a tune I want.
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Haribol. Thank you, Jahnavi, for beautiful singing. Let's start the class with the prayers. So today, Padmasaki Mataji's weather is very bad in Tampa. So she was not able to give the class. So she told if I can do it today. So I said, okay, I'm going to spend some time with wonderful kids, Govinda kids. So that's why I'm here instead of her. I'm just doing a substitute job. Okay. Let's start with the prayers. Everybody together.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjala Srivanmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Okay, you don't do this one in this
Mama
folder.
Om Vishnu
Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine
Saraswate Devi
Chakari Nirvishesha Shunyadi Ishwarya Dishatare
Shivasadi Gaura
Shri
Bhakta
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Hare
Jai
Hare Ram Ram
Prabhupada
Ram
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
So this is the verses that we are practicing, right? You all started practicing this verse. Okay, we all can raise hand to take turns to recite this verse. Okay, Samskriti, go ahead.
Dharma swanushchita pumsham vikshvakshena gatushyaha notpaye vyadiratim shama eva hi kevalam.
Wonderful, wonderful, Samskriti. Radha, go ahead.
Okay, Mataji. Dharma swanushchita pumsam visvakshena katasuyaha notpadayed yatiradim shama eva hi kevalam.
Wonderful, Radha. Kabir, go ahead.
Dharma Svanustita Pumsam Vishwakshena Katastu Yaha Notpadya Yadi Yatim Sarma Heva Hi Kevalam.
Shrema, hard work. Shrema eva hi kevalam. Very good, Kabir. You did a wonderful job. Satvik, go ahead.
Dharma swanushchita pumsam vikshvakshena katasuyaha yatiradim shama eva hi kevalam.
Yeah, wonderful. So, I think everybody got a chance. Is there anybody who did not get a chance to recite this verse? Okay, somebody else join now. Sudevi, would you like to recite?
Dharmasvanushchitas tapumsam vishvaksena katasuyaha notpadayetyadirathin shram eva hi kevalam.
Wonderful. If everybody got a chance to recite, we will move on to the story part. What are we doing?
Mataji, I didn't get to recite.
Yeah, go ahead, Janavi.
Ma'am, I didn't get to recite. Like I had not been joining classes, so I don't know the sloka, but I'm gonna try my best.
Oh, very nice. So sweet of you. Please come and try.
Dharma swanustita pamsam vishvaksena katasu ya natpadayad yadi ratnim Srirama eva hi kavalam. I'm gonna try to practice because I took a photo so I could practice.
Wonderful. We can send you the audio also so that you can practice it. Is that okay?
Thank you.
The audio, okay? Very beautiful. You did a wonderful job. Okay, now Vrinda's turn. Vrinda, go ahead. Oh, Janavi raised hand. Janavi, go ahead. After Janavi, Vrinda.
Dharma svanustapam vishvaksena katastu yaha notpadayad yadiratim shama eva hi kevalam.
Yeah, your turn.
Dharma svanushtita pumsam visvakshena katasuya natpadayad yadiradim shama eva hi kevalam.
Wonderful. Okay, I guess now everybody got a chance, right?
Mataji, I didn't get a chance.
Who is that? Okay, Anish, right?
It's me, Ansh.
Ansh. Okay, Ansh. Yeah. Please go ahead.
I can't see the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go there. Yeah. Go ahead. Anushtita.
Dharma anushtita pumsam vishvaksena kata shayaha ya not pada yadi ratim srama evahi kevalam.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Ansh. Okay, what story we are seeing?
Four Kumaras when they go to the gates of Vaikuntha.
Yes, Balavrinda. Yes, Samskriti, you are right.
Go in the Vaikuntha gate.
Go to the Vaikuntha gate. Okay, what happened there?
So
What
they were trying
happened?
to go in, but then the guards who stopped them.
God stop them.
And they were like, who are you? You're so small, 5-year-old cannot come in. They were stopping.
They were stopping. Okay.
But they're actually devotees of Krishna. They came far away to see Krishna.
Yeah, yes, correct. So they are devotees of Krishna and they wanted to go and see Krishna, but these gatekeepers stopped.
Won't let them.
They did not let them go. So now what is it treated as? Like why they did not let them go? Because they are thinking that Lord will get disturbed and Lord may get angry. Why some people coming on time like that. But now what four Kumaras are thinking is how can in Vaikuntha Loka all this happen? Lord and devotees are all will think in the same level. There is no difference and they are always in the service attitude and there is no question of fear, anger, greed, lust. All of this is not there in the Vaikuntha Vasis. Vaikuntha means the place which is having happiness. There is no miseries. That is called Vaikuntha, right? So we will take turns to read some of the lines here. Who wants to read first?
Mataji, can I read? This is Janavi.
Just go ahead, Janavi, and read until here.
Where? There to there. Okay. There.
Okay. One second. Read.
Fear. There is complete harmony in Vaikuntha between the residents and the Lord. Why then is there fear here? Punishment. Therefore, we consider happy punishment for you who dwelt in Vaikuntha. Go to the material world where there are three enemies: lust, anger, and greed. The Kumaras act of angrily cursing the doorkeepers of Vaikuntha, who were the dearest devotees of the Lord, is considered Vaishnava Aparad.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining, right? So in Vaikuntha, there is no question of fear or anything. Why? How come these gatekeepers were like behaving with four Kumaras like this? And four Kumaras getting angry is not like just material angry. It was to correct them that they are doing Vaishnava Aparad. That's why they curse them that you are not supposed to be staying here. You are supposed to go to material world. Okay, now next what it is saying is in the material world, everything is like very hard. Everything is very troublesome. And like, anybody want to read this paragraph for me?
What, me?
Yeah, come.
With Balavinda read until where?
Yeah, this full paragraph read
Until where?
until here.
Until there?
You read from the start here.
Just as there are different departments in the states, in material world, the Shiva department and the chemical department, so in God creation, There are two departments of existence, as in the material world we find that
criminal department is far, far
criminal
smaller than the
department is far, far more than the
civil department.
Civil department is the material world, which is considered criminal department, is fourth of the entire creation of Lord. All living entities who are residents of material universes are considered to be or less criminals because they do not want wise they do not wise to abode by the order of the Lord, or they are against to humor or
Harmonious activities of God will.
activities of God. Well, the principles of creation is that
The
the
Supreme
Supreme Lord, the personality of God is by the nature joyful. He becomes many in order to enchant his transcendental joy in living entities like ourselves being part and particle of the Supreme Lord and meant to satisfy senses of the Lord. Thus, whatever there is disparence in the harmony. Immediately, the living entity is and
trapped by Maya or illusion. Yeah. So here what it is saying is like how in the material world there are different departments, and especially there is a civil department and criminal department. Criminal department is very small, right? People who are living in the outside world are living who are living in the houses are more than the crime people. Crime people are very less people. They are put in the jail, right? In the same way, in material world, if you compare material world and spiritual world, material world is very small, spiritual world is too big, and there is complete joy there. Everybody want to serve Krishna. They don't have any different opinion other than serving Krishna. But in the material world, because of Maya, because of illusion, they don't want it to serve Krishna. They want to enjoy themselves. That's the differences between material world and the spiritual world. Moving on to the next, I see some raised hands. So Devi, you can read this.
The external energy of the Lord is called the material world, and the kingdom of eternal energy of the Lord is called Vaikunta, or the kingdom of God. In the Vaikunta world, there is no disharmony between the Lord and the residents. Therefore, God's creation in Vaikunta world is perfect. There is no cause of fear. The entire kingdom of God is such a completely harmonious unit that there is no possibility of enmity. Everything there is absolute. Just as there are many
Physiological
constructions within the body, yet they work in one order for the satisfaction of the stomach. And just as a machine, there are hundreds and thousands of parts, yet they run in harmony to fulfill the function of the machine. In the Vaikunta planets, the Lord is perfect, and the inhabitants also perfectly engage in the service of the light. Thank you.
Wonderful. So that's what I was telling, right? From the starting of the class, I'm trying to make this point, like how Vaikunta planet is so nicely structured. It is no any problem. Everybody has only one goal, like how they gave an example of a mission. A mission works with the all cooperation of different parts. If each part think that okay, I wanted to do my own work, then it doesn't matter, it doesn't work. The whole if everything is cooperating, then only the machine can work. Like let's say a car, right? It has different parts. If the tire of the car thinks that okay, let me be away from the car, then car cannot move. So everything should be going together. That's how in the Vaikuntha, everybody has only one goal, that we need to serve Krishna. Other than that, there is nothing. And everybody has free from all anger, fear. Vaikuntha means the happiest place. There is nothing other than happiness. Krishna is joyful, and servants of Krishna are also joyful. They just wanted to be always with Krishna. So moving on to next, we have, who is the raised hand? Rishita, go ahead.
Okay. So from where to where should I read?
Yeah, you can read. I will tell you when to stop. Read.
Okay. There is no cause of politics of divide and rule in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha planets. There is no fear because of the united interests of the god and the residents. Maya means disharmony.
This harmony.
This harmony.
Disrespect, right? Respect and disrespect. They are opposite, right? Like that.
Yeah. Okay. This harmony between the living entities them. No. And wait, where? Okay. Entities and the Supreme Lord. And Vaikuntha means harmony between them. Actually, all living entities are provided for and maintained by the Lord because he is supreme living entity.
Thank you. Thank you. So what it is saying, because in the material world, there is Maya, that's when the disharmony comes, thinking that I am the great, I am the owner of everything. But in material, in the spiritual, nobody thinks like that. All the Vaikuntha Vasis only have one interest, to serve Krishna. And there is no fear. But in the material world, because we are in Maya, that's when we think that we are the owner. That's when the actual problem starts. That is the differences between the material world and spiritual world. There is a complete harmony between the residents of Vaikunthavasi and the Lord. But here, everything is disharmony, because nobody wants to be thinking that they are servant of Krishna. They wanted to be their own owner. So that is why people are getting trouble. So foolish people think that they are the controller of everything. That is because they are in Maya. Sometimes they even say that, where is God? Why do I think that there is a God? Actually, they don't even think that there is God. So, and they deny that there is God, and there may be a God, but he has no form. People might think, okay, I expect that there is a God. Some people say, there is no God. And some people say, okay, there is God, but then he don't have any form. He's just a light or something. He's just energy, like that. They don't believe Krishna has a form. So this is the problem of the material world. Moving on to the next. So this harmony and disharmony is the law of the order of a particular place, religion, and is the law and order of the Supreme Lord. This is all created by the Supreme Lord. In Bhagavad Gita, we find religion means devotional service or Krishna consciousness. Actually, the religions means not that, oh, I am Hindu, you're Muslim. It's not that. Religion means we're connecting ourselves to Krishna, knowing who we are. That is the real religion. And that religion is given by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada gave Krishna consciousness to everyone. Simply surrender to Krishna. That is called religion. That is what in Srimad Bhagavad Gita Krishna is saying. So one who is fully in Krishna consciousness, they will enjoy with Krishna ultimately. So that is the real religion. So anybody want to read from here? Anybody else raised hand? Okay,
Yes,
Satvik, go ahead. Satvik, go ahead. Anything from here?
Anything which goes against this principle is not religion. Therefore, Krishna says, just give up all other religious principles in spiritual. world. This religious principle of Krishna consciousness is maintained in harmony, and therefore that word is called Vaikuntha. If the same principles can be adopted here, wholly or partly, partially, then it is also Vaikuntha. So
Yeah.
it is.
Thank you. Thank you. So what is it saying is, if we are having the same harmony like in Vaikuntha, what is the harmony in Vaikuntha? That whatever it is, we always want to serve Krishna. We always want to serve Krishna. If the same thing, if you have that kind of consciousness in us, what Srila Prabhupada always says, wherever we are, keep center Krishna and think always about Krishna. If this is our mindset, we can make the material world also to be Vaikuntha. So that is what here it is said, right? How we can make material world Vaikuntha? By keeping Krishna in the center. That way we can achieve that eternal happiness even by staying in this material world. If we see the Guru Vargas and all the pure devotees, they might have a problem. They might have anything in their life. They might be going through very big diseases in their life, but still they are always thinking about Krishna, right? Because of that, they are even living in this material world. They're liberated. They're out of the body. Like if you see His Holiness Jayapatak Swami Guru Maharaj, right? You see him is off body is paralyzed, but still you see him. He's so energetic. He travels everywhere. It doesn't look like that. Even though if you see with your material eyes, you might see that, oh, Guru Maharaj is going through so many health conditions. But is it so really? How can a person travel just like in an eye blink? I mean, few hours back he's in some place, and then another few hours he's in another place. With this, our body, if we continue travel for 2-3 days, and fourth day you will tell to your mom, Mama, can we stop this traveling? I'm so tired. My legs and my body is hurting. I can't sit in the car seat for few hours. Look at Guru Maharaj is sitting in the wheelchair for so many years, but still he's not complaining. He's out of his body. That is called a living in a harmony with Krishna. That is Vaikuntha. Like these pure souls, our all Guru Vargas are just for them, this material world is Vaikuntha. They just came to help us so that we can also go with them back. Right? So beautiful how Srila Prabhupada is trying to explain. We can make our life happy just by being Krishna consciousness. And here we can see the steps. Actually, today's activity is this only. I will send the picture in the group also. If you cannot finish today, we can finish it later. So this is the steps to go to spiritual world. We can see here. First, we need to accept the spiritual master, study Vedas, do austerities, sense control by doing that, and then we will get Krishna. By getting spiritual knowledge, we will get Krishna. Yeah. So anybody can read this. Bold stuff. Yeah, I will show. I will show it later. Can anybody read this bold stuff?
Mataji,
Yes.
can I read?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Therefore, let us consider how these two contaminated persons should be punished. The punishment should be apt, for thus benefit can eventually be bestowed upon them. Since they find duality in the existence of Vaikuntha life, they are contaminated and should be removed from this place to the material world, where the living entities have three kinds of enemies.
So what is it said? As soon as you come into the consciousness of being different harmony than the spiritual Lord, automatically we are not belonging to that place. So that is what here four Kumaras are telling. You don't seem to have the same harmony as the Lord. So you are not eligible to stay here. You are supposed to be go to material world, and where there are three enemies. That three enemies you can see here on the screen. What are these three enemies?
Lust, anger, and greed.
Yeah.
Greed.
These three are the enemies for us in this material world, and these three can take us to hell. So that is what it is said. And that is what here for Kumaras are telling. You are not supposed to stay here. You have to go to material world and suffer there. Then you will understand what is the value of the Vaikunta planet life. Then only you will get to know what you done as a mistake. So then we will see next. So the reason why the pure souls cannot comes into the existence circumstances of the material world, which is considered to be the criminal department of the law, Supreme Lord, is stated in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, 27th verse. It is stated that as long as a living entity is pure, he is in complete harmonium with the desire of the Supreme Lord. But as soon as he becomes impure, he is disharmony with the desire of the Lord. By contamination, he forced to transfer this material world. As we already discussed that why we are coming into this material world, because we were envy of the Lord. We are thinking, okay, why don't I get all the love like Krishna or respect like Krishna? Why did I go and serve Krishna? Why not everybody come and serve me? So that interest, if we get in our brain, that's it, we are done. We have to come to this material world, suffer, and understand that we are not the real owner. Krishna is the owner. Wherein the living entities have three enemies, namely that greed is a desire. Here they are mentioning like that: greed, anger, and the lust. These three enemies forces the living entity to continue the material existence, and when one is free from this, is eligible to enter to the kingdom. One should not therefore be angered in the absence of an opportunity of further sense gratification. One should not be lust to acquire more than necessaries. So what we can do? So these three are there within us. In this material world, it is mandatory that every person will have this. Then how to control this, or how to escape from this? So that we are getting it from Bhagavad Gita. We should surrender ourselves to Krishna. When we are completely keeping our brain thinking about only Krishna, where is the chance to get of lust and anger, greed, right? It won't come. Everything we keep Krishna, that's it. We are escaped from these hellish doors, and we enter into spiritual gate. So we see what is the examples of the lust, some pastimes. These pastimes you all know. I don't want it to explain. Whoever know, I will lower all the hands. Whoever wanted to explain, you should explain me. First is this pastime. Who wants to go? Raise hand. Okay, Samskriti, can you tell me what is this pastime here, and what leaded this person to go to in a bad path? Okay,
I think it's Ajamila when he goes to pick flowers for the arti. He sees a man and a woman, and he gets attracted to the woman because he had lust for her.
Yes. Yes, Samskruti. Yes, this is Ajamila pastime, and he was seeing the bad thing with his eyes, that women and men were together, and he was a good devotee and a brahmana, but still, when he saw a bad thing, he immediately become a bad person. So that is a lusty desire. Because of that desire, he got trapped. If you disturb me when the class is going, this is unmuted. Everybody hearing in the class. Okay. Okay. You don't disturb me while the class is going on. Okay. So what happened? I need to see when the disturbing. So when a person having this lusty desire, see, even though he was a very good devotee, right? But little bit, you give a chance to come Maya into our brain. That's it. Like Maya means desires. Okay, let me have today one thing. Okay, let me do today one thing. Okay, this is the last day I will do. That's it. Tomorrow onwards, I'm not going to do. But that's it. That one thing that we do, it will take us somewhere else. So we should be very careful. This material world is full of Maya, full of lust, greed, anger, envy, all of this. Everything is there. Very few people you find who don't have this. So you should not think, okay, everybody is having the same path, I will also go in the same path. No, we should be very careful that to choose the right thing, and always be cautious that what you are doing, whether this is right or wrong? Think twice and then decide. If you feel that this is wrong, don't go there. Don't go there and get into trouble. It is not only about Krishna consciousness. Anything in your school life, also there is a good path, always there is a bad path. If you take a bad path, if for one time you say, okay, today I did not finish my homework, but let me say to the teacher that I'm done my homework. That's it. That one lie will come to 100 lies. So be careful that never go into the wrong path. Even though you get into trouble, you might get scoldings, you might get a punishment. Just say the truth. Okay, this is what happened. If Ajamila was truth for himself that he's doing wrong, and he would have consulted someone, higher person, and took an help, he would not come into the problem. His life was gone. But luckily, because he was a good devotee and he had got some association of Vaishnava, he was able to go back to Godhead, right? After he got a second chance. But for us, we don't we don't know, we might get that opportunity or not. So we should be very careful. And the next pastime, who wants to explain me this pastime?
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead, Sudevi.
So the Nalakubera and Manigriva, they were so proud that they're the sons of Kuvera, and Kuvera has so much wealth. And they went with the woman, and they were sporting in the river, and Narada came. So they were lusty for the woman, and they were so drunk they didn't even see Narada. At least the woman saw, and then they covered themselves. So Narada cursed them to become trees.
Yeah, see, here we have two aspects here. One is the lusty desire, and the other is Vaishnava Aparad. When a Vaishnava is going on, they have to give the obeisances. They have to be aware of that. Oh, there is a superior authority walking. Let me give my obeisances. That should be the mood. If we forget that, how much ever great devotee we are, we will fall down. So that is what here the mistake. Two mistakes. One is the lusty thing they are doing, and the other thing is Vaishnava Aparad, like how here in this purport, these two verses that we are discussing today are told like that. There are, why they got those three gates, they have to enter into this material world of three gates like greed, lust, and anger, because they were doing Vaishnava Aparad. Because of that, they needs to come to this material world. So when you do Vaishnava Aparad, whatever, wherever stage we are in, we will just fall down. That's it. It doesn't matter you are such a great devotee. Oh, I do every day 100 rounds. It doesn't matter. You will definitely go down. See, they are gatekeepers of Vaikuntha, right? Ah, yes.
I only know one person who does 100 rounds. I mean, more than 100 rounds.
There might be so many people, but it's good to not to share their sadhana outside, because people don't share it. There might be some people.
There are some people.
Yeah, one is Haridas Thakur.
Yeah, Haridas Thakur, and even that Haridas Thakur Namacharya, everybody knows. Even day-to-day life,
I'm reading the book Namacharya right now.
yes, many of devotees who are around us might be doing that, but it is good to not to share it, right? It's not good to share. Yes, Sudevi?
Mataji, Anand Vrindavan Prabhu also.
Yeah, we know that everybody sat and did, right? How many rounds? 190 rounds, huh?
192.
192 rounds. Everybody sat. So many people, right? Oh my God, that was very nice. That was on Haridas Thakur or something like that. They did that.
India people. That was India people.
Yeah, India people.
Haribol.
Haribol. Yes, yes. So there is another one. Greed. Very quick. Somebody should say. Not take much time to finish this pastime. Okay. Janavi, go ahead.
This pastime is Govardhan pastime. Indra had a lot of greed, and he thought that he thought why Krishna was why this little boy wanted
him wanted to lift a hand and not to worship him, and he didn't know it was Krishna, and so he made very bad Vaishnava aparat.
Yeah, yes, that is what he made, a big Vaishnava aparadh. He troubled all the Vaishnavas. On top of it, he was very much greed that he only wants everything. Why not? Why are you worshipping Govardhana? Why don't you worship me? Oh, you give it to me only. Don't give it to anybody. He did that. And also, he's always greed about his post, right? If somebody is doing nice austerities, oh, he will go and disturb them so that they won't become Indra, right? Indra is a post where anybody among us, anyone can become Indra. If we are so pure and doing such a nice devotional service, we can get a post of Indra. And if somebody is doing this, he will just go and disturb them. Can any
Indra didn't just disturb one Krishna, he disturbed two Krishnas because Govardhana is a Krishna too.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Aunt. I'm asking, is there any pastimes that you remember from Srimad Bhagavatam that Indra was so greed and so insecure that he don't wanted his post to go to someone and he's disturbed someone?
I remember where one pastime where he made it so that I'm not sure exact. I don't remember, but like this person was this king was doing Ashwamedha yagnas, and then he disturbed it by taking the horse.
Yeah.
Mataji.
Oh,
Mataji.
okay, Indra disturbed this.
Mataji.
His name is, there was a young princess, not a young princess, a young prince, which comes in the 12th chapter glories that I gave a presentation, and Indra stole his horse.
Yeah, that is also.
Mataji.
Yeah, Sudevi wants to share something. Sudevi said, what pastime you remember?
Indra stole Prithamara's horse.
Yeah, Prithumara stars. Yes. Janavi, you remember something? Indra was greed. Okay. Then who is in another picture? What is the pastime? Who is greedy here in this picture?
Mataji, in that picture, it's where Krishna, where Arjuna and Duryodhana asked for the Krishna's army, and Arjuna asked for Krishna. Even though
that is the difference. Duryodhana was very much greed. He wants everything. Oh, give me army because I can win. I want to win. And also he don't wanted to share a property, right, with Pandavas. That's why whole thing happened, right? Whole fight happened.
Mataji.
So Duryodhana came first, but Krishna picked Arjuna first because when Krishna was sleeping, Arjuna was in front of his feet, but Duryodhana was sitting at his head area, and so when Krishna woke up, he looked straight and saw Arjuna. And Duryodhana was sitting to the side in the back or something, and then Duryodhana was like, why did you choose Arjuna? I came here first.
Yeah. Yes.
Mataji.
Very nice. Yes.
I remember one pastime. When Indra. So, it was
the name of the pastime. Don't need to describe everything. Just say the name because we have a few more slides to finish.
I don't know the name.
What is that? Just say in one line if it's possible.
What, Baba? Which story?
Okay. Wait, I don't exactly. Well, it was when.
Okay, that's fine. We will take it that later. Okay. Yeah. So I just wanted to make the point of Duryodhana here. Duryodhana was very greedy, right? He don't wanted to share the property among the Pandavas, and he wants whole property. That's why the war came. Arjuna was asking, okay, if you give me little bit is also okay for me. Little bit, you don't have to give me half and half. Even a little bit, it's okay. But then Duryodhana was not ready to share only. He just wanted war. And also after the war, also we see that how mentality he was. He was not selecting Krishna. He was selecting the army of Krishna. Because he just wanted his greed. He just wanted everything. So that's the greed, and that is how in this material world everything it make you. I forgot to put that picture, like how a spider web will be there, right? You can't escape from there. It's very tricky, right? The web of a spider is so hard that spider cannot come out of it. It's so sticky and it is just there itself. In the material world, our situation is also like that. If you're not taking Krishna conscious, you keep going there only. You try to do this happiness or no happiness. Okay, do another thing.
Mataji, the spider can walk on the spider thing. You mean the bugs can't get out of there?
Yes, kind of like that. And then even the spider also, after all, see, it creates the web and it will get entangled there itself. And even any other bug goes inside, it cannot come. That is also there. And even spider in itself also gets, rolls around that web only. It doesn't want to come outside of that web. Got it, Ansh? Okay, for anger, we'll do quickly. Okay, for anger, we can see how Daksha, right? Daksha was cursing very badly, like giving bad words to Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva is Param Vaishnava. He did not only be anger to Lord Shiva, and also he did Vaishnava Aparad. Both were there. That is why he became this goat face came to him. And he finally said sorry, but then it was very late, right? So this is another pastime where how the anger can lead us into that situation, into very bad situation. Even the other stories, Durvasa Muni, we all know that.
Mataji.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Durvasa Muni got very much angry, right? When Amrish Maharaj was, he thought that he had prasadam before he comes. So he took out the hair from his head and created demon. And then seeing that, Lord Vishnu sent a Sudarshan Chakra. And then that Sudarshan Chakra was not at all stopping wherever Durvasa Muni went. We know that Durvasa Muni was a great devotee. He could go everywhere that he wants. But still it could not help. So that is what I'm saying. Vaishnava Aparad is such very bad. Wherever you are, it does not help you. What finally, even he went to Vaikuntha also. But Vishnu said, no, I can't do anything. You just go and ask forgiveness. Then only it can stop. Then what I have to do? Even though he was a great devotee, he could go to Vaikuntha, see the Lord, but that did not help him. He needs to come back, beg the forgiveness. Then only it had happened. So that is bad, very, very bad. Vaishnava.
Durvasa Muni, it was because he had that day to break the fast. He was going to break it with Amrish Maharaj, but and that it too, you weren't supposed to drink water. And Amrish Maharaj, someone came and just gave him like a little drop of water to drink, and he drank that, and then after when Durvasa Muni came from his bath, he took a long time, so that's why Amrish Maharaj drank the water. He got really mad, so yeah, that's how he made the demon. And then Amrish Maharaj started praying, and then the Sudarshan Chakra appeared.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you, Krishna Naina, for saying that whole pastime. Thank you so much. So now it's finally the verse is concluded in the same way that in this material world is like material world is full of like a prison house. It's not that I'm not staying in the prison, means I'm free. I'm still in prison with these three modes of material nature, with these three things like lust, greed, anger. Always I'm struggling. There is a lot of birth, death, old age, and disease. All of this, it's not you're enjoying. Even if you ask the richest person of the world, also he will tell he had some problem. If not money, if not that, there is some health issue. There is some mental problem. Something is there. There is no happiness if you are not in Krishna consciousness. Even if we are in Krishna consciousness, we might get a problems. We might go through the health problems, but we have so much of strongness, spiritual energy that comes from us. It removes all our miseries, all our anxiety will go away because we have Krishna with us. Even though the problem is there, that problem is just, it does not even bother us because Krishna will take care of it, and we get that confidence to fight with that problem and be always happy in this material world and make this material world into Vaikuntha by practicing Krishna consciousness. So today's activity. This is the activity for today. Yeah, go Vrunda. Did you write anything? So today's activity is this one. Okay, I will just stop the share screen and then I will show all of you. So it is very nice. So easily you'll understand. So I made Vrinda to draw so that everybody can understand. It's very easy. You can be creative. So here we can see in the picture, we have a, so this one, right? We have a 3 gates to in this material world. That is the hell. If we have these 3 problems, then we go to hell. What is that? Lust, anger, and greed. So these are the 3 doors for the hell. And you write what is there in the picture. And then if you don't want it to be here, how can we escape? By doing this. The steps is accepting the spiritual masters, studying the Vedas, austerity, sense control, spiritual knowledge. Then we go to Krishna. We don't have to go through this. So this too. Did you understand? Today's whole verses are also talking about that only.
Mataji,
If you go in this path, you go to hell. If you go in this path, you reach Krishna. So this is.
I have a question. Can we only do one of them?
No, if you do one of them, then how do you know you should what you have to do? Okay, I have a problem of lust, greed, anger. How can I control that? You have to know how to control, right? This way we can control. It's very simple. You can do as simple as it. You don't have to do so much of thing. Just make
Also, Mataji,
that's very.
Mataji also can, like, how do we know what to write on it?
I'll be sending that in the group also.
Okay.
Okay, just give it.
Mataji,
Yes.
can we start the activity now?
Yeah, please do it. Please do it. I will send this also in the group. Please do the activity. This is very, very nice and important activity for us as Krishna conscious devotees. What should be our path? Which path you select? You select a lust, greed, anger path, or you select a spiritual path. Where the lust, greed, anger will take you, where the Krishna conscious activities will take you. That's the today's. And Vrunda's paper also I will send it as simple as possible. You can do it. You don't have to do so much hard work. Vrunda also did not do it like I was telling her to do it even more detail, but she did it simple way. I sent Vrunda's paper also. So you can check that and finish it. Yeah, I sent it. Hope you all like the activity. Thank you, Sudevi. I wanted to put Vrinda's picture, but then she had a little late. She did it little late, so I couldn't add into the PPT. It's simple. Just draw a, what is this, rectangle shape and then finish the door shape. And then just write this. Lust, anger, greed will take you where? To this hell. You don't have to write full sentence also. If you understand the concept, that's what I needed. Even here also, this drawing the steps is very easy. You see this first, if you go like this, like this, like this, like what shape you call, like a triangle, like a hill shape. If you do this one, see, I'm showing with the mouse, like this, like this, like this, and then other side also do like that, and join the steps together. That's how we did here in Vrinda's paper. That's how I did it. I mean, I told her to do like that. I don't know if this spotlighted. Yeah, just when you draw this shapes, like like a Z, keep doing Z, and the other side also Z, and just join them. That's it. Got it? Samskriti, got it?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, just draw a simple Krishna on the top. If not, just write a Krishna name there. You can just write Krishna name if it is becoming too hard for you. Basically, I want you to know the concept of today's verses. This is only the whole 2 verses we're speaking about, only this much.
Mataji,
Yes.
can I tell you something?
Yeah. Tell me.
Over here, I am Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here, there's a hurricane. It's called Ian. It's called Hurricane
Is
Ian.
everything fine, Ansh, there? Is everything fine in Florida?
Everything's fine, but there's a hurricane called Hurricane Ian, but I'm in Alachua, so the hurricane won't really come. It will only just be a tropical storm.
You are in Alachua, that's why. Today is Padmasaki Mataji's class. Reason I am doing, because they have a problem, everything, right? Maybe the power and everything is not there now for them. I did not contact from half day. Today afternoon, she gave me a message that she's safe. But now I don't know if she's in shelter house or she's in our house only.
Here there's in Tampa, there's like really bad flooding, so no one can be there. Orlando, I don't know how it's gonna be, but I know that in the south it's gonna be really bad because that's where the hurricane is gonna be in category 5.
Correct, and you are following very nicely weather.com. Good job. So please kindly do, everybody. I just wanted to see your pictures on the group. So Padmasaki Mataji, when she comes and sees, so then she'll feel happy. Oh, kids did something. Even I'm not there, they have got to do something. Like that she will think. Yeah, and actually here, she did these faces of the scary faces. I told her to do, you can decorate if you want to be very creative, the hell doors, you can decorate it like very scary way, so that you don't want to see only those sides. That means you don't want to go to less grade angle. So she put all the scary face, this is one scary face, this is one scary face, all the emojis I told her to draw. Even if you want to be more creative, you can do it. Even scary doors, very scary doors, so that you don't want to see that place. What's fine? 7:20. Okay.
Actually, my mom and dad are talking about my mom and her brother are talking about the hurricane right now outside. I hear them.
Oh, okay. Everybody's talking about that only now.
And it's already started actually. Today and tomorrow are the worst days.
Yeah, I know, Ansh. Can we pray for them? Can we all chant one time loudly, Hare Krishna? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna.
May Lord Krishna protect them. Yes, looks like Padmasaki is okay. She has seen our message lots time. 7:10. That means just 5-10 minutes before we now, so they are okay. Their phones and everything is working good. If we see that weather.com videos, right, they're very scary. So much of wind. It looks like the whole building will just get up and fly away. It's like that. Those big trees are shaking like anything. Okay, how many of you done?
Not me, Mataji.
Okay, Radha, take your time, no problem. I've sent how to do it. You can see the picture and you can do it later also. Whoever is done can show it to me. Krishna Naina, it was previously, I think. Janavi, are you drawing?
Yes, Mataji. Enchanted jewel.
Good girl, you are.
I don't know if this pencil is working. If it doesn't, need the pencil.
It's a first play with a bad pencil, right?
Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna go with the other one.
Yeah, it is almost done, Satvik. Class is almost done. Yeah, I will give another 1 more minute. If you're not finishing now, that's fine. You can finish it later also. But please post it. I wanted to see you are doing it. Yeah, I see Kabir is drawing. Good job, Kabir.
There, I got it better. And I got a better pencil.
Okay. Now we can do Vanchakalpa. Whoever did not finish, please can finish it later also. Vanchakalpa taropyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all little Govinda kids ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Bye.
Hi, Mataji. Thank you for the class.
Thank you for joining and closing the call. Please post the picture, okay, please. Bye.